Hey everyone, this is Brenda with Creative Crafts, and I'm going to show you my cup after I did the first layer of epoxy and glitter. And tonight I'm going to put another coat of epoxy on it to seal in the glitter. So far, this is what it looks like. The bottom I didn't coat as much, but this is my first cup, so we'll see how it turns out. And I did have tape around the lip of it that I tore off tonight, and I didn't think about it. It has a lid with this tumbler, so I could have just glittered all the way to the top with the I could have put epoxy and then glitter all the way around. So I ended up just putting the Mod Podge around it and then adding glitter and putting it on the spinet for a couple hours. So we'll see how it turns out after I put a layer of epoxy and then let the spinet run for 6 hours. It takes about 8 hours to dry. And then we'll look at it and see if it needs another coat. Alright, let me just finish mixing up the epoxy. I only did about 10 milliliters of each side, the A and B, because the last time I had a lot left over. So I have to get used to about how much I need to mix, so I'm not wasting it because the stuff is not cheap. Just want to make sure it's mixed really good. And I got my silicone cups the other day. I got 2 of those. They're anti-tay and they have like the measurements, and then I can leave it in there with the stick. It can harden, and then the next day I can just peel it out and reuse the silicone cup. And I also got my silicone, oops, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, the silicone mat that it's on from anti-tay. That way if anything sticks to it, epoxy or anything, it'll just peel up the next day. I don't know, right now I have it covered in glitter, which probably is going to be a little harder to get up. But we'll see. Right, this is just about mixed. Let me let it sit a minute. I can't have bubbles in it. Alright, let me get my glove. You don't want to do this without a glove. And a baby wipe to wipe off the edge of that. You don't want the epoxy up around where you're going to put your drink, and it'll make it hard to when you're going to put the lid on it then, because it'll harden around there. Alright, I'm going to turn this on low. Just put my paper plate under it so it doesn't, I think all this glitter I'm going to save it all in a cup or a shaker and then do a cup with it later on, just with all the different colors. So now I have it on low. I'm just gonna go like that today, instead of doing one finger. We're gonna seal in all the glitter. Seems like some of the least glitter is going into the purple, which is fine. And make sure it's covered really good. Takes a few minutes. Yeah, see the top, I don't have as much glitter. But next time I'll know. Oops. Turning it the other way. Once this cup's done, like in the next couple weeks, I'll set this up at a better location so I can video better. My phone's like right on top of what I'm doing. I'll have to clear my craft table and have more space to show you exactly what I'm doing. I just want to test out different things. I also want to do it with the Mod Podge and then add glitter. And then you let that dry and then you add the epoxy. So I just can't wait to see what it looks like. Now I gotta get the bottom of it too. Once it's completely done. You just want to make sure it's smooth all the way around. Even add decal to it if you want to cut out vinyl with your Cricut, and then you would add it, and then you'd add another layer of epoxy on it to hold it and let it dry. I'll be doing one of those eventually. I just wanted to finish this one off since it's my first one and just kind of see what my mistakes are and what I need to do for next time. Here, I got it all smoothed out. Then you're just going to want to you want to have baby wipes on hand when you're using epoxy. And you're just going to take it around the lip of the cup and just let it clean that off. You don't want that epoxy around there. Your lid's not going to fit on there right. Alright guys, I'm going to turn this up a little bit and let it go for the night. And I will come back tomorrow evening and we'll see how it looks and see if it needs a third coat. Then it'll be pretty much ready after that. Have a good night.